Welcome to the world of wet styling, where achieving predictable results is not just a goal but a reality. In this lesson, we'll guide you through the essential concepts and techniques that form the foundation of wet styling. Whether you're new to hair design or looking to refine your skills, understanding these procedures will open up new creative possibilities. We'll explore molding, wrapping, finger waving, and the art of roller and pin curl setting. By the end of this journey, you'll see how mastering wet styling can elevate your work and help you stand out in the industry. Have you ever thought you'd never try something, only to change your mind years later? Wet styling might be that skill for you. As you develop your wet styling abilities, you'll discover new career opportunities, whether it's editorial work, competitions, or enhancing your online portfolio. The versatility of wet styling means you can adapt to any creative challenge, and your growing expertise will make you a sought-after professional in the beauty industry. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to compare wet styling to thermal styling, explain the roles of molding and wrapping, describe how to create finger waves, and give examples of using rollers and pin curls. These objectives will give you a comprehensive understanding of wet styling, preparing you to tackle any hair design scenario with confidence and creativity. Getting familiar with the tools and techniques used in wet styling is essential for seizing every opportunity that comes your way. Whether you're working on event stages, creating content for social media, styling longer hair lengths, competing, or working on movies and videos, wet styling skills will make you adaptable and ready for any challenge. While the setting and finishing procedures for wet and thermal styles are similar, wet styling stands out in a few key ways. Hair is dried after being set in place, resulting in a longer-lasting, firmer finish. Each procedure is performed individually, allowing for greater control and precision in the final look. Let's break down the wet setting procedures. First, distribute the hair in the direction you want it to move. Next, mold the hair to lock it into place. Then scale according to the tool's length and position it inside the shape. Part the hair parallel to the tool's position and finally apply base controls to achieve the desired volume and movement. Each step is crucial for a flawless result. Finishing is just as important as setting. Start by relaxing the hair to blend the bases. Dry mold to see where backbrushing or backcombing may be needed. These techniques help achieve more volume and a longer-lasting effect. Next, define the form by smoothing the surface and finally, detail the style for those perfect finishing touches. Hair molding is a foundational wet styling technique. Along with the right product, molding involves distributing and locking the hair into place. This process sets the stage for a variety of styles from classic to modern and ensures a strong base for further styling steps. Molded styles offer versatility. Some are dried and then combed for a soft, finished look, while others are left molded to create a trendy, wet appearance. This flexibility allows you to tailor your approach to the client's preferences or the demands of a particular style. Hair wrapping is a molding technique where hair is wrapped over the curves of the head and then dried under a hood dryer. The result is smooth, straight hair with a slight bend and minimal volume. This technique is perfect for achieving a sleek, polished look. In this technique, hair is stretched and molded around the head's curves, section by section. Start by distributing hair from a single point of origin, then mold each section carefully. Once the hair is dry, it's combed into the final design, resulting in a beautifully controlled style. Finger waving is the skill of shaping and defining hair into fluid, dapper waves. Learning to finger wave not only enhances your styling repertoire but also develops your finger dexterity, hand-eye coordination, and hand strength. It's a classic technique that remains relevant in modern styling. A finger wave is created by molding two alternating oblongs or shapes that are joined and connected by a ridge. Planning the direction of the wave pattern, whether clockwise or counterclockwise, is essential for achieving a balanced, harmonious look. The ridge is a key element in finger waving. Begin at the concave end and remember that each wave movement includes a hollow recess and a ridge, high ledge. Shadow waves, which have low ridges, offer a softer, more subtle effect. For more defined finger waves, two combs can be used to create small, narrow waves with strong ridges. This method is especially effective on tightly curled hair, allowing for precise control and dramatic results. Setting hair with rollers or pin curls is different from using a round brush. Rollers and pin curls are placed in wet hair and left until completely dry, resulting in a structured, long-lasting style. Unlike round brushing, there's no stretching or rolling motion during drying, which helps maintain the set shape. Despite their differences, roller setting and round brushing share some similarities. Both position the tool underneath the hair strand to create volume or on top to create indentation. Hair is wrapped smoothly and evenly around the tool to avoid uneven texture and crimped ends. Smaller diameters produce curlier effects. Base control and volume are closely linked in roller setting, just as they are in blow drying with brushes. The base width is measured by the tool's diameter and the base length by the tool's length. Most rollers are cylindrical, making them ideal for rectangle-shaped bases. Pink curls offer another way to temporarily change the direction and texture of hair. They create curlier, longer-lasting results compared to round brushing, but are weaker and not recommended for tightly curled hair when compared to rollers. Volume pink curls, also known as stand-up, cascade, or barrel curls, create fullness and height. The base and stem are lifted, and the circle turns under, making them perfect for adding dramatic volume to a style. Indentation pink curls are designed to create a hollow space and a flipped effect. The base is flat while the stem and circle are lifted. This technique is great for adding movement and dimension to a hairstyle. Flat pink curls, also known as carved or sculpture curls, create closeness to the scalp. The base, stem, and circle are all flat, resulting in a sleek, sculpted look that hugs the head shape. Every curl consists of three main components: the base, which is the area between the partings, the stem or arc, which determines the amount of movement, and the circle, which determines the width and strength of the wave. Understanding these elements is key to mastering curl techniques. Base control refers to how the curl is positioned relative to its base. On base, no stem means the entire circle is on the base, creating maximum volume. Half off base, half stem positions half the circle below the base, offering moderate volume. Off base, full stem places the stem and circle below the base for the least volume. The most common pink curl base shapes are square or rectangle and triangle. Choosing the right base shape helps you control the direction and flow of the curls, ensuring a cohesive and polished style. To complete roller and pink curl styles, follow these finishing procedures. Relax the hair, dry mold to reinforce the style, backcomb or backbrush for volume, define the form for a smooth finish, and detail for the final touches. Each step ensures a polished, long-lasting result. Dry molding is performed on the surface of the hair to retrace and reinforce the established movement of the style. Use a brush or comb to retrace the lines of the style and control the lengths with your palm for a refined finish. Backcombing and backbrushing are optional techniques used to increase expansion and the lasting power of a style. Backcombing is performed underneath the hair surface while backbrushing is done on top of the strand. Both work best when the hair has been texturized, creating a cushion or mesh at the base. Let's pause and check your understanding of the key points covered so far. Reviewing what you've learned helps reinforce your knowledge and ensures you're ready to apply these techniques in practice. Continuing with our knowledge check, take a moment to reflect on the procedures and techniques you've just learned. This will help solidify your understanding and prepare you for more advanced styling. Another round of questions helps you affirm your grasp of the material. These checks are designed to boost your confidence and ensure you're ready to move forward. Let's continue to validate your learning with more questions. Each check-in helps you identify areas of strength and those that may need a little more practice. Congratulations on reaching this point in the lesson. Take a moment to celebrate what you've learned and the progress you've made. Every new skill brings you closer to mastering wet styling. Keep celebrating your achievements as you continue to grow your skills. Each step forward is a testament to your dedication and passion for the craft of hair styling. You've come a long way. Take pride in your accomplishments and the new techniques you've mastered. Your journey in wet styling is just beginning, and there's so much more to explore. As you wrap up this lesson, remember to celebrate your growth and the knowledge you've gained. Every practice session brings you closer to becoming a wet styling expert. Well done, you've validated your learning and are now equipped with the foundational knowledge of wet styling. Continue practicing and refining your skills to achieve even greater results. Thank you for joining this lesson on wet styling. With these skills, you're prepared to create beautiful, predictable results every time. Keep practicing, stay inspired, and continue your journey toward mastery in the art of hairstyling.